August 10th. Well, technically, I think it's early Sunday morning here on the East Coast. Very, very busy night across the nation, not just here in Jersey. I mean, absolutely very, very busy night. You would have thought it was a full moon. Until this day, I have no idea why, when there is a full moon, ask any nurse, doctor, firefighter, cop. It, just for the record, it is not a full moon right now, but uh, when there's a full moon, people go AWOL. That's a fact, statistically. There were police chases today. A police chase that actually the subject got away. He was throwing explosives at police. They're searching for him now. But I've been outside for about a little over half hour. Comment section. What is it? Just a wild night, brother. Just a wild night. From humans going AWOL to, like I said, I've been outside for approximately a half hour. So my eyes have adjusted. I don't know if I captured anything until I reviewed the film. But left and right, folks. There was just a police chase recently, not that long ago. They're looking for the subject, but he was throwing, again, when I say explosive, I don't know exactly what they were, but he jumped out and they're looking for him now. You would think it's a full moon just by the, again, guys, I don't have the answer, but like I said in the beginning of the video, ask any first responder. For some reason, folks, if you have the answer, let me know. But when there is a full moon, people, I don't know, the moon affects us as humans for some reason. And seem like the crazies come out. If you just popped in, I've been outside for long enough to where my eyes have adjusted. There's a lot of crap up here. Very busy night, folks. There was a triangle vehicle, or triangle vehicle, totally different from last night. It had red lights, in each four of the corners. I think it's technically early Sunday morning. Let's see what else I could pick up. Mickey, how are you? Maybe tomorrow I'll take a ride out to the boonies, out to the sticks. I filmed the moon. Mickey says I filmed the moon last night. Looked and was full on my iPhone, but half the eye. Tonight's been a busy ass night for a few of my buddies, but it is not a full moon yet. The cover channel says non-stop people driving around, revving their engines tonight and honking horns. I just heard it on your end. I mean, I don't live in the sticks, but I'm pretty out there. I think someone on the other street, they just got home from work. It was a car alarm. The retards made their car go off. That's a pet peeve of mine. The newer cars, you don't have to make your car beep. You tap it once, it locks the doors. But some people just refuse to have respect for people who wake up early. Fireworks, 2 houses over, 4 different bursts. Seriously, tonight has been crazy. That's why I'm outside, or else I would be inside. According to the comments, it's of course now the sky, the heavens, silence. Let's see if we pick up this object. Mickey says, I was ready to go out and film the moon. The only reason why I'm out, like I said earlier, very active night. Our fellow humans are acting a fool. They have our first responders going crazy. There was a triangle earlier. Red lights at each corner. Totally opposite from last night. Mikey says people have been activated. I agree with you there. Going back to chemtrails, Mickey, I don't know if you guys just saw that flash on camera, but going back to chemtrails, like Prince, the singer Prince, Purple Rain, yeah, that Prince. He was one of the first people to speak about chemtrails publicly, and on national television, you guys could look this up. Um, Sorry, guys. This was a while back. He said once the chemtrails will come through, again, guys, we're talking years ago. Um, that the neighborhood people will be, fighting. Who knows what they were spraying back then? Who knows what they're spraying now? We have an idea. Reality, not fiction. Want to freak out a little? I heard that one. Everyone will be fighting. Correct. You hear that, guys? I don't know if a coyote got a kitty cat or something. But yeah, back to Mickey, excuse me. Again, not my words. It's all over. But this was a while back. Spraying us like damn bugs. Roger that. The reason why, I mean, I know, when I say I know, not personally, but from researching, a few people do have lawsuits, but due to the fact it's because of national security, obviously everything's classified. So, and also with the nanotechnology, they could get away with it. Also, we're at war, so ran war. How are you? I'm just curious, guys. I know there's not that many people right now, but live. I know this for a fact that the moon is the shadow, approximately 70 miles, right? How many people think that the moon is much closer than we were told? Or told. Ariel, not fiction. A concert in around 1998. It's on YouTube. Prince sings. You'll be very surprised, Mickey. Very surprised with not just with Prince, but there's REM. Uh, there's approximately there's like a shitload of songs that talk about chemtrails and shit. That at that time I had no idea. Mickey. Mickey activated. Goose 52. Can you guys hear me? I'm trying to be respectful. I could speak. I mean, I could speak up. It's not like I'm on top of my neighbors, but cool. Yeah, it was a very, very busy night. Very, very busy night. Come on. Goose 52. Have you seen Brucey's All? Roger that. Yes, I have. He has some. He has his subscribers. All that technology that Bruce has. Very, very fortunate. Great channel as well. But I mean, he has some serious hardware as far as scopes. And guys, or who said that? 52. He has his own technique where, rather than like I am right this second on a little tiny phone, looking at the moon, the way Bruce sees all does it, he could come in at a certain angle. But I'm open about the moon, so I mean, just I'm open about the moon. I'm all ears. I love hearing stories because I flip flop numerous times. Who knows what the hell's out there? Correct. Goose 52, amazing. Roger. This is what we know for a fact. How about Crow 777? He was he's about 15 years older than myself, but he was in the Marine Corps. And he has some scopes. He's captured crazy stuff. I think he was the very first, as far as myself, he was the very first person that I have seen who captured I think he called it like a chem bomb. It's a ball that was dropped, possibly from high altitude aircraft, and then it broke in mid-flight and something came out of it. The moon is closer than you think. Yeah, well, you weren't in here, I don't think. I asked that question about 5 minutes ago. I just wanted to see what you guys had to say about the moon. Again, as far as fact goes, we have moon shadow that's 70 miles. That's approximately 70 miles, right? This is fact. And through telescopes, there are a shitload of black triangles. This is just fact. Don't ask me who they are. We're in here in this box. I definitely feel that, yeah, 100%. Just look at history. You think the two superpowers, the USSR and the the USA, at the same exact time, just decided to nuke high altitude for the hell of it? My opinion, they were trying to see how high. Again, guys, I don't have the answers, but my hypothesis, to see how high see how high we could go. Why do you think there are for instance, Russia and different parts of the world, even America, we have telescopes all around the world? And in my opinion is different parts of the world, it's different altitude. Even like Neil deGrasse Tyson, what they always say, it's wider at the equator. So Operation Starfish, which pretty much took up the whole entire Pacific, that's pretty much how they calculated altitude wise. Of course, as soon as I go live, the skies are silent now. I think I actually, prior to going live, I had to check out my tape or footage. How high could they go? I mean, just look at aircraft. Just look at aircraft that's open source. The SR-71, they tell you 80,000, but it could get to 100,000. For some reason, for the public, around 100,000 feet, that's like the sweet spot. Again, I don't have all the answers, but people who did high altitude balloons, 120,000 feet before breaking. So again, different parts of the world, but I've been following you too long. Great minds think alike. This is just my opinion, Mickey. Not to beat a dead horse, but back to Tesla, Die Glocke, the Germans. I do feel that humans can go higher, but it takes a different propulsion system. Obviously not the jet engine, but that's all black. That's all black budget. Okay, okay, I'm in your head. You can finish my line. Looking for that opening too. No, I really feel that there are certain humans that are privy to certain aircraft that can go a lot higher, but it's all kept secret. Allie says, I'm feeling some fear for some reason, some weird reason. Nobody to tell, but y'all, I can't understand it. Now, I know what you mean. Again, I'm not here to sound like I'm friggin' Superman, but I do feel like I understand what you're saying. I'll put it that way. Hear that aircraft coming in? It's a propeller aircraft, which is very odd. Let's see if let's see if I can pick it up. One second. There she is. This is the shit that I don't like. What civilians fly Cessnas at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning? And if you go on flight 24, everything will be NA, NA, NA. I hear there's aircrafts late at night too. I follow them though. I, I pick them up on radar. Sometimes the transponders are 100% off. Other times the transponder is on, but you can't get anything as far as information besides altitude. That's not somebody going joyriding at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Just my opinion. Everyone's saying it's eerie out, and that's the whole reason why I'm outside right now, because tonight was a crazy night. It is eerie out. I should have drove to the boonies. I think tomorrow's the what the hell is it? Meteor shower. So that should be interesting. Allie, I'm not a fear monger, but I have a feeling something bad. I agree. I agree. Again, I'm not here to freaking sound like Superman, but I'm not scared of anything. But that being said, you know, having the hair stand up or being aware or having a gut feeling that's totally different than being a fear monger. And I'm not here predicting a date. I'm not here telling you a location. I'm not here. This is just from the heart. Melissa, I live near a small airport and near a large one. I can hear the differences in it. Oh yeah, same. Melissa, I live not that far from Philadelphia, but far enough to where the aircraft, they do not go over my house. So there is nothing out now for the past 20 minutes. Oh, I think you guys should see something flashing on the screen. It's much brighter in person. And it's gone. Wow. Melissa, near Newark. Melissa, you in North Jersey? Not thinking about a thing either. And boom, I'm terrified. To be straight up, folks, I've never said this on any video. This will be the first time. The whole left, their agenda obviously is to divide us. And trust me, I don't care if you're Antifa, if you're on the left, whatever, you don't want shit to pop off. It'll be like boys versus the men. Nobody wants that, obviously. But if this shit continues, again, I don't know anything. I'm just telling how it is. I'm speaking to some buddies, some friends. Come on, Moon. Off topic, but this moon, guys, this moon has been all over the sky. Not tonight. I'm just talking about over the past month. I mean, I've had this right now. It's directly 12 o'clock ahead of me. But a couple weeks ago, I had the moon directly over 12 o'clock in my house. That's not the path of the moon. I mean, over top of my house. Melissa, they have ruined the male population. Amen. How are you, Bree? I could see Jupiter next to the moon. Correct. August is there's 3 major events that will be happening in August. As far, when I say events, I'm speaking about natural events. George, how are you? I have a question. Maybe somebody in chat room can answer. This is a question. That's all it is. If we're flying through space, why don't we see asteroids as often as you would think? Again, this is a question. Yes, something happened in Russia. There's footage of it, and then they could predict asteroids. But on a serious note, I'm outside every single day, and you will think of her flying through, I don't know, just a question. Bree, that's another question. They can't even answer it. You ask Neil deGrasse Tyson, ask Google, you'll get different answers. That's why I listen to everything. I'm open-minded. But I am not open-minded with NASA. One of the biggest frauds in history. For 11 years, the sun set directly from my front door. And Charlie at the opposite. Three o'clock position. Now, do you know what part of the sky? Like farther west? I noticed like farther west when it sets. George says the Earth is stationary, and I agree with you, George. Unless there's somebody that could prove me good, we are stationary. NASA. Over $50 million a day. Think about that. Over $50 million a day, a budget. and they don't do shit. They got Elon. They have um, Jeff Bezos doing well. It's mostly Elon right now, but Jeff Bezos, he's working on shit. But what the hell? What the hell are they doing with their money? Alley, space equal void between 2 points. Hey, I'm open. West Coast brother is back. What's up, brother? I think it's like 2 o'clock. I don't know. What time is it? 02 East Coast. I was outside, like I said, at the top of the hour, or at the top of this video, for about a half hour. I just wanted. I was not expecting to go live. I just wanted to capture a couple things and then make a video. And then, of course, I go live, and there's nothing to film at this current time. Looks full in North Carolina to a half moon. Yeah, over the past 12 hours, it really has gotten much larger than I was able to see the moon. Not even 12 hours. It was about it was around 1600 today. 1600 when the moon first came out, or at least that's when I was able to see it. Early afternoon. 12:03 in Texas. What part of Texas? Because let's see. Oh, it's it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Standard Eastern Time. Can't get nothing to grow this year. Very. It's funny that you mentioned that, dude. I've had a garden probably for the past 12 years, and this year was definitely the toughest. Not only with animals, I've never had an issue with animals, but I'm sure there's other factors. The nanoparticulates and other shit. Appreciate that. Bree says, the sun's so hot here. That's the crazy part about it, though. Like, again, I'm out back. I'm outside of my house, sitting in a chair. And during the day, you could be outside, and all of a sudden it feels like a magnifying glass is on top of you. I pull out my UV reader. It jumps up to like a 12, high 11. And then geoengineering clouds come out, and it cuts it in half, actually. Big difference. I've seen some different breeds. Butterfly, fairy looking. Yeah. Crazy. The dragonflies. A lot of right, a lot of dragonflies. They actually look like artificial. Actually, I know DARPA. They did work with dragonflies. I'm not saying that the ones here are fake. I'm just saying that they don't look like your typical dragonflies, like when I was a kid. George, hope you have a great night. You too, brother. I'm going to be going into. The nice part about it, I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes. Drones. Plenty of drones. This is all fact, folks, not speculation. They made a deal with the FAA to allow drones. said did scary. Lots of people saying rooms in their homes, their offices that were hot for the past. How about like the sun damage? I've seen, not so much here in Jersey. The thing in Jersey is um, all of our streetlights are being replaced. Street signs, because they all faded over the past 2 years. But places like down south, Florida, even Arizona, trash cans that like melt just because of the sun. I got another question. Of course, guys, every question that I ask, I have a answer to, but I'm I'm not saying that my man. Look how fast the moon is moving. Um, why do you think we have a sun simulator? That's a serious question I'm asking. It was patent what in the 1960s. Obviously, our real sun is still there, but why do we have a sun simulator? Also, why are they focused on AM and PM as far as building that wall? What do you guys think? Melissa says, I always see dragonfly. The dragonflies, they don't look the same like they used to. The wings, they look artificial. I'm not saying they are, but they don't look like the same dragonflies when I was a kid. Look how fast the moon is moving. Well, it's been about a half hour. Yes, it did scary. Lots of people saying room. Oh. I'm frozen. Bare arms. Why do we see during the day? I've been on that mission for a very long time, buddy. I'm not talking about, around 5 o'clock. I'm talking. I had footage of the moon out. Not over the past, not recently, but like over the past couple months, where I can see the moon all friggin' day. So there's something going on. Again, most of you say it's stationary, which I'm 99% with you on that one. Probably 99.9% sure it's stationary, but as far as the trajectory of the moon, and I don't know if that has to do with the moon itself or us, but something's going on. There you go, that white gray wall, 360 degrees, got you spinning. Yeah, I know, it's huge. The moon was out the past 3 days. Just, the moon is fascinating, folks. Some people say it's hollow. Some people say the Germans went there. Again, I'm not telling you what it is, because I don't know what the hell it is. I'm just telling you from studying the moon. Why do we only see one side of the moon? And also, it rotates, but it does not rotate as far as like it rotates like a wheel. So well, they call it the dark side, but just a lot of weird stuff out there. I wonder if I would ever be heavy enough to fall in the Earth's atmosphere. Well, you guys remember in the beginning of summer, Who was it? I did a video. RT News reported that NASA knew since approximately the late 90s that the moon, again, I'm just reporting what they said. I'm not saying I agree with it or disagree with it, but they said the moon is inside of our atmosphere. I think that's like on this channel, that video has like 200,000 views on that video. Bree, yep, it's in our atmosphere already. Yeah, but again, NASA knew since the 90s, but they they gave it to us in bare arms. I'm thinking is a lot closer than we. Again, go by the shadow. Go by the shadow. How about the new terminology they use? They're sneaky bastards. They always act like it's new, like it's always been that way. What the hell is moonshine, or excuse me, earth shine? When it's like a half a moon, but with the naked eye you could see the rest of it. They call that earth shine. I've never heard of that my whole entire life until recently. NASA. Technically, Brie, NASA works directly under the President of the United States. That's how it's supposed to be. But nothing is how it's supposed to be. Television. Got that right. I went to NASA in Houston a week ago. No shit. NASA, or excuse me, NASA. They have facilities all over. Texas, right off the coast, Key Largo. Key Largo is pretty secretive because Key Largo, that's where they actually do diving in the ocean. How about the orbit? Like, all right, guys. Hypothetically, just say you believe in the ISS. Like the orbit that they show us, you know how it goes, kind of like a snake. That, according to the map that they show us, if anyone, damn, look at the moon. If anyone knows the flat Earth map, technically, that orbit is a circle. Why aren't our oceans? Well, according to Neil deGrasse Tyson, the oceans at the equator. I agree 100% with you. They have planes flying over Orange County in California. NASA's fucking, they're fucking disgrace. I had enough of NASA. I mean, I have thick skin, obviously. Like, if people talk shit, I could deal with that. But when you have like an actual organization lying to everybody, not only lying but taking more money from us, I'm not cool with that. It all comes down to money. It all comes down to money. And listen, for the record, great people who work at NASA. I'm not saying everybody, but people who work at NASA have no idea. Think about how many people they employ. You're told to do this, you're told to do that. You don't ask questions. But it's time for people to wake the fuck up. Excuse my language. I'm just sick of being deceived. lied to. I listen again. Being open-minded, I understand if they had to do it for the USSR, but that's a bunch of bullshit because this is all open, folks. The USSR, back when it was the USSR, they were they had full-time employees at Area 51. This is all fact. And then once America discovered something, they kicked them out. They use fear. I've been thinking about this one a lot. I just think they use fear and like war. Yeah, no shit. War is real. War is money. But I really think like the superpowers, they would never go to war. Obviously, they just want us to fear. NASA, I want a refund. The sheeple, they're too scared, Bree. They're way too scared. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm the masses. Everybody's fat, obese, hooked on sugar, big pharma. They have enough money just to please them, and they're happy. Don't ask questions. Ooh, what's this one? Michelle, kind of like how big pharma. That's so weird you said that because I just said big pharma. Kind of like how big pharma will never cure diseases, and that's their intent, Michelle, or excuse me, Michael. Michael, look at CBD. I'm not talking about CBD with THC. I'm talking about CBD that's legal in every state. That alone, again, I have to say allegedly, but do your research. Allegedly cures cancer, helps with anxiety, helps with seizures, helps with, I mean, has over 100. I just think if you're contributing $1 billion a day, some disclosure will be being truthful about responsibility. I'd rather not know than be lied to. I have no problem with not knowing. I really don't. I just don't like when the rest of the people, the sheeple. You ever see the fucking underneath of the Gulf of Mexico? There's an ocean within the ocean. This is all new that they just showed. There's a new channel out there. It's called Ocean X. I don't know where the hell these people. They just popped out of nowhere. But in the Gulf of Mexico, it's a ocean, salt water. It's a freshwater fucking lake at the bottom of the fucking Gulf. Excuse my language. Sup, fellas? Yeah, look at. My uncle is a pharmacist. He studied medicine for at least 8 to 10 years. He doesn't vax his children. Doesn't recommend it. Amen. Bear arms. Amen. We need to get back to the family. making babies. F college. You graduate college, depending upon, you know, your typical female. Time's a ticking. A lot of people want kids, but time's a ticking. Now you get done college, you're in debt, and then now you're making $15 an hour with a college degree. And by the time you get a husband, you're in your 30s. Michael, CBD is good. What the fuck is that noise? CBD is good. I'm a newbie with CBD. How about the doctor? Since we're speaking about doctors, there's so much shit that's illegal in America, thanks to George Bush with stem cells. But Charlie Sheen, he went to Mexico, and that doctor cured him of AIDS. And on national television, that doctor injected Charlie Sheen's blood. On national television, he injected himself with blood. All plant-based medicine. There's so much medicine out there that's natural. Americans take so many medications that now, like if you have an infection, for certain people, they're in a world of shit. I actually know a couple people that antibiotics are no longer working on these individuals. THC, CBD. Correct, Magic Johnson. I know a lot of like holistic doctors that you can't see my hands, but it's too dark. But quote unquote, allegedly out of nowhere, they just decided to commit suicide. You know, hands tied behind their back, 2 shots to the back of the head. You know, the normal suicide. People who had enough of life. But as far, we spoke about this last night. As far as being awake, over the past, well, recently, I'll just say this. Recently, more and more people, as far as seeking alternative medicine, I've definitely noticed. Just CBD alone. Again, just CBD alone. How many people either take it or heard of it, and that's just one product. More and more people. Yeah, Bree. No, you know, happy people who are very positive people, handcuffed to the bed, and 3 shots to the back of the head. That's what they call suicide. If you ever go through the police academy, that's what they teach you. Maybe a sock in your mouth. That's called suicide. I don't mean to laugh, but it's sad. Not only is it sad, but they actually, certain individuals, they actually they tell us that. It's a nice night tonight. It is. It feels like a fall night. I'm the only woke one in my neighborhood. Woke as far as being awake and still up. Just for the record, if reality not fiction, committing suicide, I love my life and I never said anything wrong about Hillary Clinton, for the record. She's a great woman and I wish she was president. Just for the record. Just kidding. You gotta laugh in these tough times. Again, nobody's bulletproof, but I'm not gonna stop speaking the truth. And again, it's not like I'm friggin' some agent. Everything I say is open source. Whatever happens, happens. But I love life. Period. But the Clintons, they are wonderful people. And maybe she'll be 46, hopefully. I never said one negative thing against Hillary. She's an amazing person. And her security detail, absolutely phenomenal. I'm just joking, Melissa. You know I'm just joking. I'll talk shit on Hillary as much as I want, as I do in many videos. It blows my mind. Like Seth Rich, the 2 NYPD officers, and the list goes on. But now it's to the point where the normal folk, they're asking questions, guys. Seriously, they're asking questions. Like to what I woke up to this morning. Again, I don't know what the hell is going on with Stein. It's still too early for me to white hat, suicide, Clinton. I do have a serious question about the Clintons. There are so many elites out there. Think about this. So many elites out there. Why do they get away with anything they want? They're definitely part alien. Well, we all are, but I don't know. Hillary, wait, who said that? Melissa. Hillary for Prez, was it? Oh my God, 100%. Oh. See these wicked clouds? They're clouds you're looking at right now on the screen. Wicked looking. Some nano haze. And they just disappeared. Oh, they're back. Melissa, the hunters get hunted. Bear arms. Yeah, I would take the time before giving input. It's fine. Listen, I understand a lot of people have families and you know, do what I speak on this channel. I speak for myself only, obviously. I do not have kids and I love my life. Some people can't talk. I understand that. Trust me, I do. Mickey, Hillary is BFF with big dogs. Oh, 100%. But Hillary is so powerful that the alphabet group she made them look like fools. So you'll think that the alphabet group, being, they would have a plan B in case something went sour to get her ass. She made them look like a fool. And that's why I have zero respect for the higher ups. The grunts, 100 respect. The men and women who go to work every day. But that's a very few I'm speaking about, by the way. But the higher ups, their arms, I think they killed him. Whoa. Who are you talking about, Bare Arms? Cody's BFS with the English family. Yes. Correct. Yeah. Bare Arms. Again, once I got home earlier, I looked into it, and I think he's he's probably dead. It's 2019, folks. He had visitors. It could have been something in his food. Like, there's so much shit out there. This isn't the 1940s. There's a lot of shit out there you could take, and it's not instant death. But I'm still open with Epstein. Yeah, I'm still open. I don't know. Nobody knows. We may never know, Bare Arms, but I'm sure people, a lot of people, they're afraid to speak. But if the dollar's right, people tend to speak. So we shall see. It's still early. It hasn't even been 24 hours yet. It's funny you said that, 636, because Fox News, I've heard 6:30. I heard around 6:30. Yeah, they're definitely, Melissa, they're definitely working on either new algorithms or just like that blackout that took out South America, that blackout that took out a lot of the East Coast, a little bit of the Midwest. There's something going on right now as far as technology wise. I know two channels right this second off the top of my head that they posted a video, and the first 35 seconds of the video, it was not their voice. It was like a encrypted message. Third time since I started your live stream. I don't know if you know any information, Melissa. I don't know what you do for a living. Bare Arms. One video, it it's not your typical robot voice, but it was a very eerie voice. I'll let you guys listen to one of them. But that this is all new. That over the past 48 hours, this has been happening to specific channels. Legal secretary. As long as you don't have any As long as you're not privy to any famous names, you should be good. I'm not scared of anything. Again, guys, I'm not saying this to be macho. Like, I'm not scared of anything, and I'll speak my mind as long as I have a breath. Trust me, I understand people have kids, people have families. Everyone can't do this. You know, that's why you think it and I'll say it. Trust me, you think it and I'll say it. Way too many tyrants. We've been past that for a very long time. So you guys think it and I'll say it for you. Melissa, I work for... I told you, Melissa, about my neighbor. He's a immigration attorney, criminal attorney. Largest Spanish-speaking law firm in Jersey. You speak Spanish, Melissa? Paquito? Paquito, a little bit? She hates her job. No habla. I know. How long have you been there, Melissa? If you don't mind me asking. I can say hold on a minute in Spanish. No, I find it very funny because I'm Spanish, but I grew up not speaking it until I worked in the ghetto, and I guess I started off with Spanglish. You know, I as far as weapons and knife, I think knife was like besides the basics. That's when I started that I was like, oh shit, I should learn Spanish pretty quick. Might save my life someday. 16 years. No shit. God bless you. For that reason, you think it. Again, no filter. You think it, and I'll say it.